Good morning, it's Michelle here. I am having breakfast and I'm going to harvest some lamb's quarter to have with breakfast. Now, lamb's quarter is a very, very nutritious plant. I'm not going to take this leaf with leaf miner in it. A very, very nutritious plant that is very much like spinach, very tasty, and it grows wild everywhere. It's in the same family as quinoa. If you ever planted a quinoa seed, it looks almost exactly the same. I'm just taking the tops and I'm going to saute it for breakfast with some eggs. So I'm going around the backyard harvesting my lamb's quarter. Hope the whole plant wants to come out. But I'm going to just take a bunch and cook it down. Of course, it cooks down pretty small like any other green veggie. I'm gonna make sure to wash it because look at these aphids. Ugh. Black aphids. They were all over my rhubarb and I tried to drown most of them. But I'm sure the ones that didn't get taken care of moved over. Yeah, look at that. They're all in this one. I'm not even going to bother picking it because I don't want to deal with all these bugs. But I am going to wash them with some salt water. This way. Let's see. This way, I don't eat any aphids with breakfast because I'm not interested in tasting aphids. All right, so let's see. This is a very fruitful pile of dirt here. Most of this was topsoil, at least that made it to the top of this pile, versus the sand. And a lot is coming up here. I've got lamb's quarter, fennel. That is a ground cherry. Several ground cherries. There's amaranth in here. Of course, plenty of weeds. And a lot of lamb's quarter. Now, I can tell you all the benefits of lamb's quarter. I can't think of them off the top of my head. They're very nutritious. I do know that. Let's see. There's a lot of aphids on those too. Let's see here. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really watch. Look at that. What is that? Ground cherry. Looking really nice. Plenty of weeds, but edibles in this pile of dirt. More amaranth. I can't wait to make some callaloo and saltfish with the amaranth. Now this, I'm not sure what this is. It looks familiar, but I'm not sure. I'm probably going to use the photo app to decide or to determine what it is. It almost looks like the ground cherry, but it does not. It kind of looks like a huckleberry plant, but I didn't grow it out fully last year. I don't even remember it making. I'm sorry. I may end up finding some. What is it called? Oh my gosh. Tulsi, holy basil. Because I'm not seeing a lot of it coming back this year. So I'm at the point where I'm going to let a lot of things just go because I'm hoping that it turns out to be Tulsi basil. I mean, I know what the basil sprouts look like, but it's not until they get a little bit bigger that you know which type of basil it is. And it was in my green stalk last year. Look at these echinacea. And in previous years, I had them in the ground, but the area where they were is now covered in sand and debris. Looks like something is eating this echinacea. The tips of the petals do not look good. Okay, well, this is what I'm going to cook down with my breakfast. Just wanted to say a quick hello and show you what I'm doing for breakfast this morning. I'm still in my pajamas, so I'm not going to say hey. But the pleasure of going out in pajamas in your own backyard and picking breakfast, it's a great joy. I appreciate it. Please check for side effects and benefits of everything before you consume anything foraged from your garden. Have a great day and enjoy some greens with your breakfast. Okay, so I washed the fields and I'm continuing to go through them. They've been soaking in salt water for a bit in case there's any bugs. I'm not seeing a lot of bugs in the water. They would basically pop off the plant and float to the top and die. Not so worried about that. But when you pick the tips of any plant, I mean, that's the most tender part, it's part we love, but it's also a part that the birds love, the aphids in particular. So I'm going through them and rinsing off and inspecting as I rinse them off under the water here. This way I can catch any bugs that may still be holding on, you know. But I don't see much. And I also was careful to not pick the ones that were heavy laden with aphids. But of course, you can't always see everything until you really start to take a closer look. So, I'm collecting and washing and rinsing and checking, and we will be checking them down. Lamb's quarter, very healthy for you. Again, I gotta look it up exactly. Now you can ask Alexa. Alexa, what benefits in lamb's quarter?
Benefits is a form of the word benefit.
Of course,
benefit is usually defined as something
Alexa,
that is advantageous.
What are the benefits of lamb's quarter?
From healthline.com. 3 ounce cut lamb delivers about 25 grams of protein.
No, honey, I said lamb's quarter, not lamb. Alexa, what are the benefits of lamb's quarter?
From healthline.com. A 3 ounce cut of cooked lamb delivers
No,
about
honey.
25 grams of protein.
Forget it.
Plus good quantities. Herb is used to combat extreme tiredness, fatigue, prevent arteriosclerosis in certain cancers, lower cholesterol, and help with weight loss.
Ooh, I didn't know all of that. I didn't expect them to say that. Okay, weight loss, definitely on my list. Lower cholesterol, absolutely helpful. Now this with some avocado would be a great breakfast. Maybe some tomato I don't have any ripe avocados at the moment, so I'm gonna miss them at this breakfast. That's how I do it. Lamb's quarter for breakfast with some eggs, fried eggs, and a little bit of complete seasoning, or even the Tabitha Brown vegetarian seasoning. Oh, that stuff is so good. It has pineapple in it. Sometimes I'll cook with that as well on the greens. What I also love with veggies, lemon pepper seasoning. Lemon pepper seasoning is something else with veggies, especially roasted asparagus or Brussels sprouts with lemon pepper seasoning. The best. Breakfast time. Thanks for hanging out. It's Michelle signing off. Shalimi's garden party. I'm about to have my party at breakfast right now. I think I'm going to add some tomatoes to this.